day, Creativerse fans. This is CatSmiles, or should I say, good night. Well, I just kind of started up here. Wanted to give you guys a little overview of all of these little areas that I can build in. It goes on forever. I mean, like super way under there, and probably even behind me. So every light you see is pretty much its own section. This red one here is where we did the first build, and it's sad because I wanted to go up this way, you know, because this light here, not this light here, is actually that light there at the same time. I wanted to go up, and it looks like I'm going sideways and down the riverbed, so I'm not sure how I actually want to do this or not. But what I'm thinking is actually going on this one here. I'm gonna show you all the little tunnels and stuff. I did so much work down on the sides. It's crazy, but it's beautiful, and still a work in progress. So so that's my idea, because I want at least 2 different ways into each room. Like this one here has the underground here, and it also has that opening right there that you can actually see. That also goes into the building that's there. So okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab our stuff and go ahead and check out some caves to see where we want to actually put our next building. See you in the next clip. Okay, and so we are back. I'm gonna always try, the word is try, to start off here in basically our main set points, and then kind of go along to each of our buildings that way. So this is basically where I want to end up. I'm not sure if that's going to be possible or if I'm going to change my mind, but we will definitely see. So go ahead and jump down here. Down there, oops, up here, sorry guys. Down there is a little bit for later. Took me forever to actually get that, so I came in naturally instead of having to do a whole bunch of jumps. I'm not really done, sorry if I'm going too fast guys, I'm not really done fixing this up too much. I am going to do a final walkthrough of our building here, but this is just kind of an outside to show you a little bit of what's going on. If you noticed that I tried to make it so you only see the flower glow. You don't get to see any of the buildings or anything like that on your way in. All the lights are definitely going to be disappearing. So, and then what we're going to do is check out this area down here that I have. This was all like scattered with dirt and mud, and yeah, so it's just trying to clean that out, but still make it look cave-like. So okay, so we're going to go down here. And this is the area that I'm planning on doing next. So that's why we have it here. And then what I want to do is utilize this as the first entrance into the building. Get away from that light so I don't blind us all. So have this as one of the, right before the entrance. And then maybe start somewhere around here. Because if you notice, what I want to go is that way. Because that's, of course, where Touchstone is. So digging into this wall down, you know, maybe have stairs going down, because you kind of want to make the room big. And as you can see, this is not really that much of a level playing ground. Sorry if I'm blinding you guys with those. Jeez. Come in handy though, I'm telling you. Make them if you can. So like I said, that's going to be our first entrance. And we'll, like I said, all these little entrances I'll kind of go with a video with. We call it like the caves of, I don't know yet. We'll see. So as you notice, the 3 lights that we were just located at is over here. Where we want to go, where we're heading right now. As you can see, this is our main There are so many other ones, and this is just the ones that I put down. I mean, the caves just go on forever, and nooks and crannies and turns, and so much to work with. So what I was thinking is, since we want to go there, and if we can't do it this way, trust me, I tried. Those are more spots. We're not going to go all lag spike. Seeing we go there, but you would have to come all the way down here, then into back down there, and then all the way over there. And that kind of seemed a little too much for something that you just want to get into fast. I mean, it would be great for look-wise if I actually decorated it, but not what I really want to do right now. And like I said, it goes on forever. So what we're going to do is, it's an idea, I haven't tested it out yet, is kind of do like I did with the other building and make kind of a false wall. Either here going down that way or going down this way to there. But I don't know how it looks down there. See, I just wanted this fast, simple. See. So that way is where we're going. So we might be able to get some stairs coming down into maybe an entrance. I don't know, somewhere. We'll see. I wanted to utilize this. I'm still going to. This is a cool little area here, but not the area I want to work in. And then of course it goes back that way, and it's so much. So this is just a little update on where I'm thinking about starting. So we are definitely going to try for that area there, trying to force our way up into the areas, and we can still utilize all these other areas for off the wall add-ons. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back up here and go to our light. So yes, so we have one entrance, like I said, down there. I know I'm repeating myself. No, that is not a chest for everybody who keeps yelling at me to go grab it. Those are the lights. those are those lights there. I have tricked myself so many times going back there. I just want to check. It has to be one. No, it's always the lights. So, okay, we're going ahead and pick that one up. Let's try it here. Okay, so what I want to do is, we're not going to need that. That will probably fill up. Because remember, when we're looking that way, I don't want to see the entrance into this next building. So we'll try it that way. Go down, down, good. So far. Ooh, look, another hole. That's gonna help us out. No, I don't want it to twist, do I? Okay, we want to go that way. So down this way. So, no. Okay. And I think I want to keep... Who doesn't like 2x2 stairs? I mean, they just look a lot better and much easier to use. Okay, that just looks farther down. And I hear that sleeping keeper. He will be mine. Yep, well, he will be mine, trust me. So, okay, what I'm going to do is go ahead and... Yeah, I could do that. Not to blind you guys, or make you sick from the speed of the mouse. Blind. Okay, because I want to basically... There we go. I didn't want to ruin the water yet. So yeah, I guess that would work. So yeah, it still comes out to about there. So that actually worked out great. I just put those lights there because, well, that's where we want it to be. So let's go ahead, and these most likely will transfer to stairs. I'm not sure if I want to decorate it yet, or how I'm going to decorate all of this on the outside anyways, to keep it natural and use like the dirts and the grass and all and the stones. Probably not the stones, real stones, yeah, or slabs, but or decorate it to make it look, you know, grand. And yeah, we'll figure that out. So okay, so we got our entrance there. We have our entrance number 2, and let's make sure that we can actually get up. We can. And how does it look coming this way? Nope, cannot see it. Yes, that is what we wanted. Perfect. Okay, so now, ooh, I keep doing that. Now it is time to turn you guys off. Oh. Since we are here, we do not need to have them on to keep getting blinded. It's okay. Oh, la la la. So we come down here, so it's most likely going to stop about here, because stairs are most likely take up the same space. So yeah, so we'll come down here, and we want to give ourselves at least 2 to 3 spots open before we start the building. At least that's what I like to do. 3 is just an easy number to do. And then I want to keep this as natural as possible as well. And as you can see, that kind of comes along. Is that gonna fill up? Nope. Okay, so yeah. Put you back because yes, we will need you. Yeah, I'm not gonna need healing potions right now, so we'll just go ahead and use them. And please turn off. Thank you. So, okay, this is our goal. Got some ideas for maybe the kind of make this feel more cavey. Cavey, is that even a word? So yeah, so like I said, it ends about there. So we'll have to put that back so I can actually judge that correctly, because all of this is going to have to come out and get evened up. But anyways, we have 1, 2, 2, 3, and we'll just use that as a marker for there. And then if that stops there, most likely it will come down. That really needs to shush. So that would actually come down to that level. Right, that will come down to that level. So yeah, so it'll come down to that level, so we would actually be starting there. Sorry guys, I'm still figuring this out in my head. And we want 3 spots from there, so 1, let's do it from here. 1, 2, 3. So we need to go at least that far to start. So we want to get out of that hole. Alright, so we have 3 that way, 3 this way. So we're going to start off about there. Now, do we want that to be at the corner? Yeah, we have to have that be the corner. So that means our door is going to be way over there. Oh, I don't know if I like that or not. I don't know if I like that. Well, guys, I am going to give this some thought, and I will bring you guys back once we figure something out. And I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, and we're back. Oh my goodness, guys, you don't understand. It's been forever. But that's okay. So, getting down here is pretty easy now. Then I got this kind of built in. Sorry if I'm going a little too fast for you. This is what took forever. I had to redo it so many times because I was having too much fun building, and then one side didn't match, and then it's just so much. But it's still not done. But this is basically just what I have so far. As you can see, I just kind of have a little design going on each side. Just kind of give it a little something. Really easy to get up and down. I have the caps on the stairs, so it kind of gives that little extra something to the stairway. And then when you come up here, as you noticed, we have the slabs, and it's much easier to get back up. Now the nice part is you can stand right here and not even notice there's a underground stairway. So I think that's pretty cool. I mean, yes, you do see the grass, the dirt. Sorry about that, guys. But you just think it's just another top of that. I mean, honestly, you don't notice really anything too different until you get about there. And then you're like, huh, what's that? So that's pretty good. And yeah, I kind of wanted to come in and go straight into the building. However, that's her other room. So that's not going to work. So we're still going to come down here. So this all got to be cleaned up. Wow. Needs to be cleaned up. And I want to make sure we have one all the way around. It's just easier that way. It's cleaner. Yes, you have moms, but if you put enough lighting in, underneath and on the sides, it actually makes the room look better and no mobs. Plus, if you need that extra room, you know, you just want to go one more bigger or something like that, it's just a lot easier to expand. So what I had to do is, once again, I wanted to make sure I had the one. So give me this one, and yeah, so on and so on. So that's why we're way over here. So this is what I've been playing with. Kind of get you a look at there. So this is what I've been playing with. I think it looks pretty cool. And I'm trying to go with the same theme as the other room, kind of keep them in somewhat of the same style. Plus this just is, you have to say it's pretty. Why not have a matching set? I do like how it kind of goes in there. And I'll show you how I did that in 1 second. So yeah, so I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically 6 high because you have that one in the corner. So I went 6 high. I have no clue how big I'm actually going to go. But I do know I'm not going to go any higher than this or any lower. Well, unless I do hidden lights like I keep saying I'm going to do, but then I haven't. But I have played around with these lights here. I think that looks really cool. All it is, let's see if I can get that. There you go. You can see the medieval lamp. So, sorry guys, the voice is going. And all I did was do one, and then, oop, wrong button. And then shift click, rotate to the area you want, and there you go. But as you can see, this one looks a little different because what I did was just put the chain in between it to give it more of a balanced look. I really don't like off I mean, 3s, yeah, 5s, yeah, I could do that, but it's just some things you just can't have like that. And I like this because it starts on one side and ends on another and gives it beautiful just right there. And the same with this. It just seems like it just fits perfectly. And that will go pretty far down that way and that way. So yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to have this finished before you guys get to see it. However, how many teleporters does one usually have? Myself, I have, on this world, I don't have many, of course. My main world, I have quite a few. I mean, you see my teleporter room. It's a nice size. So, that's the big question. And I will be asking on Twitter, at least. So, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, sorry guys, I totally forgot. This is how I did the back. So all I did was do a medieval stairs, and just, you know, put them side by side. Then I did one out, and I did the same thing as I did on our last video, is I used the medieval stairs, the medieval stair inner corners, and yeah, that's pretty much all I use. And you can make these by putting them in the processor, putting the any of the medieval stairs in the processor to get the what I call the end caps. So if you hear me say that, that's what I'm talking about, is the corners or the roofs, anything that basically goes down to the end. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, and we're back. I'm a little bit late on an update on the build, so we'll go ahead, and nothing's changed here or down here. I believe I showed you guys this entrance here already that kind of goes up into here. I'm not sure what I'm actually going to do here, but that's most likely going to be yet another building. I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. It's going to be fun. And like I mentioned before, I believe we couldn't, I wanted to be more close to these entrances here, but as you can see, we had our first building there, so we really didn't have much to go with, so I had to go down further. So as you noticed, you were going to walk up and you have the grand entrance. I used the corner stairs along with the regular stairs, and on top we do have the medieval lamps. I just like before just rotated them side to side, and then we also have the torches to even that out. I did make a 4 wide entrance. Oops, that's actually wrong. Oh, that one was right. That's okay, you guys can see how it's done. So we're going to go ahead and set it there. Push R and rotate. It's actually perfect, so no more rotating. Guys, don't worry about how much you rotate. It's a witch. You can set it perfectly every single time and something's going to happen and you're going to rotate forever. Sometimes I just have to say forget it and walk away for a second. So... but I like it because it's like a puzzle. It's like, how many moves can I do this and actually get it right? Perfect. So as you can see, that was just pretty easy, and it makes a beautiful design. As you can see, all I did was the outer, the inner, stair, stair, and just followed the pattern. And of course we have our doors. So what you're going to do is this simple, easy, smooth walk up. And you're going to come in, and we're going to have our main view is our tapestries here, with once again all of these are the lamps just rotated in a nice even pattern there. So you're going to come in, like I said, a nice even smooth entrance. Once again, we do have a decorative lighting. You will see the signs on the walls. I will get into those in a second. It's actually a really cool idea. I mean, I think you guys will really enjoy this idea. Now, if you have like a billion teleporters, it might get a little bit harder. Arc signs, maybe. This is just for the simple, you know, going with the theme signs. So as you can see, both sides are pretty same. This is actually a cool idea here, and we'll get into that in a second. So we'll go ahead and start on this side. As you can see, it goes all the way back. This side is not finished because I did want to go over with you guys how I did some of these builds, because, you know, I love watching people build and they make these wonderful, like, just these designs, manipulating this to look like this. They're just awesome. And then they make it, but they cut it. So they don't show you how to do it. Like, I use this, or, you know, you actually manipulate it to look like this way. And it's just, and then I'm like looking at it, staring for hours, trying to figure out how did they do that. I think that's just the most fun part about this. Okay, so let's go back to the build. Sorry about that, guys. Went on a rant. As you can see here, we have the decorative lighting, and then we have our signs here. Those are going to be for this line. These here will be for this line, and that's also going to go all the way down. When you see these here, these are actually going to be the edge of another teleporter's pod. So that's going to go here, and as you can see, we have a little break up here, kind of make it a lot easier to get to different spots without having to go all the way around the room, then back to the end. Come on, who wants to do that? So we have a nice little break up. And right here we're going to have another tapestry design. But I kind of also wanted to go over with that with you guys, kind of give you some more ideas on what you can do. As you can see, this is the design in the back. Pretty simple. So we'll go along, and I didn't do the ones on the walls with you guys because it's pretty simple. It's a one layer. The two layer gets a little tricky because you have to remember that each back has to have an extra spot for itself. Trust me, I had to unbuild it. So this is a little different than what the front is going to look like, because this one, it doesn't indentate, where this one, the actual pod will be covering this. Where I had over there, I had the signs and the lighting to cover the actual in corners. So it's going to look a lot smoother, give you a little bit more room to walk around with. Once again, you guys can change this to any signs you like. I'm just going with these for the theme. And so once again, we're there. And we're going to go back here, and it's going to actually stop here, so you're going to have all this openness here. I'm thinking about maybe doing some type of design here, and then definitely some more grand lighting, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do that on camera or play with it off, but either way, you guys will get to see that soon. This one is our grand teleporter. I actually have one of these in all of my teleporter rooms. And I use mine for my touchstone, which usually goes right here in the middle. So we'll pretend that's our touchstone there. And usually I go over two more, so it's one there and the one there, so that I can place yet another. Let's see, did I bring those? Please tell me I did. Oops, they're already in my hotkeys. Haha. Because what I do is I set all of my teleporters to come back to the same teleporter, so that I don't have to have a whole bunch of codes. That's what I was trying to say there. So it makes it easier. And then plus, if you just want to get back to your main base, you just push TT and you're already there. You don't have to worry about getting back to your teleporter and then, you know, coming back to here. So that's what I like to do. So right now we're just going to set this here, and I will either think about changing how this looks around with the signage, but I'm not actually sure, but let's go ahead and keep that there. Because I really do want to kind of keep this more for your own touchstone. But yeah, and it's like I said, it's just really easy. Pop up, pop down, in and out. I could actually show you that right here. Now this one is hooked up to that teleporter there. As you can see, it's pretty easy codes. I just put whatever I had in my bag. And then what you can do here is, if you name them, you know, you can say aisle 1, aisle 2, pod 3, you know, biome, whatever to whatever to whatever, you know. And then what you do here, oh, I'll go into all that in a second. So like I said, this one, oops, what am I doing? So like I said, this one is set up. The table does not interfere too much with the entrance of it, so it's actually pretty cool. And so let's say you just come in, you know that this teleporter is your teleporter. You're going to come up, bam, and now you're on the, wherever the teleporter is, which this one is on the other side. And as you can see, just right back, works perfectly. And we'll go ahead and show you guys what I did here. Once again, it's just stairs flipped, and then you're gonna place it there, and it fits nice and perfect. So, and it gets really easy to do once you get into a pattern. I want to show you guys what the whole side looks like. Okay, so this is what one of your aisles will look like on both sides. It's kind of pretty. I mean, it's not too shabby. The blue doesn't look bad on the brown, I have to say. Would be nice if you could change the colors. Hee hee hee. But no, I do like the blue with that. Maybe I'll put some flower pots in here with the blue flowers to kind of offset the color. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. And again, that is going to be on that side. And as you can tell, even with these stands and the murals, you can still put one up there and it works. Okay, so we're going to get to the nitty-gritty, and we're going to start building us a pod. As you can tell, it's pretty easy. So we're going to start with the inner corner. We are going to rotate with R, flip it over, one more, and perfect. Now either you can go along and do that side all along, just like if, you know, this one's a middle end, so it's going to be skip 1, 2, and then you're going to have the same one there. And you can either place it along there or go along as you work. So this one is the same block, so we're going ahead and set that and rotate it to the correct position, which I just messed up. It was simple. And then we're going to go ahead and grab our stairs, flip that so that the brown is facing us. And since that is going to be the same block here, up twice, so we're just going to do that. I know you can do once, rotate it, and then not have to rotate both of them, but that's okay. So we want to go this way, that way, and it's just that simple, guys. Nice, beautiful design. And we're also going to have the same ones on this side. I took off blur, so I'm hoping that helps with the whole, yeah, just spinny. So, and nope, totally messed that one up. Oh, come on. There we go. Woohoo! Sometimes it seems like it's the total goal. Not there, please. Total goal just to actually get it to rotate the correct position. Oh, what am I doing? Oh. Okay, you're supposed to be up that way. See, like I said, it takes me a second too, guys. And I play tons of puzzle games, and I don't know why it takes so long to do these sometimes. And then our end corner to complete this. So we have our first part of our pod done. pretty simple. I hope I explained that without talking too much about other stuff. Now what you're going to do is go into the back, and you can do this at any point in time. You can do it once the whole line is done. You can do it one by one, but like I said, I'm just showing you guys this to kind of give you a heads up on how it's done. So I don't have, there we go, good. Guys, always use the flowers. I used to always try to like manipulate it so I didn't have to do the extra work, but it's really worth it. So go ahead and put 2 flowers down. Remember, when you do pick them up, you have a chance of getting 2, so it's just worth it. So you go ahead and put your 2 here, so that kind of gives you an outline so you don't accidentally go back to the first layer. Then we're going to go back to our stairs. You can do it either from the front or back. We're just going to go ahead and plop one there. Rotate that up just like that. And then one on, oops. Yeah. Okay, and we're going to actually do this. I'll get it. It will work. Okay. Now, since we know we want it to go down, we can always just copy this one by pushing R. And there we go. Nice, easy, and pretty. So there we have one pod. And we're going to just duplicate that here. Now, you can do it the easy way by either using your mouse wheel, by choosing the numbers, pushing the numbers, either way like that. Then you can go over and click on the, since we know we're going this direction, we can hit this cornerstone, push R to copy it. Make sure we're linked on the correct block in our hotkey and just copy paste it there. Then go to number 1. We know we want the middle, so copy there. Now, I don't know if this works for all the time, but I kind of noticed something a little cool. It doesn't work on the edges, the corners. Don't ask me why, it just doesn't. But this is actually kind of cool. So we'll go ahead and pick this one up. And we do know it's going to be a cornerstone here. So let's go ahead and correct, well, we could have copied that, but that's okay. Sometimes it's just faster to grab it. So this is what I kind of found out. So we wanted to go this way. We want all of our next blocks, which will be the stairs, to go the same direction as this one. So what you can do is make sure you're on the stairs, push R, place it where you want to go, and it goes the direction that you want to go. I mean, that's actually kind of cool, and then you just don't have to worry about rotating because you know that you want those blocks, your next blocks, to go in that direction. Like I said, I don't know if it works all the time, but it's been working for me, so I've actually been pretty cool with it. Alright, so once again, we are going to push R, rotate, and I want to make sure that I just not mess up. Okay, we block. Oh no, because we're moving. Yeah, we're removing those. Good. And now, since we have that one, now you can remove all these later, like I said, all at once. So now we have the open spot here, so we can just place our inside blocks there. And we'll go back into this. We'll go back into fixing our stairs. We know we want to go this way, so go ahead and once again push R. And that one, this is what I mean here. We already know this is clicked. We have R set. I'm not resetting it. Well, I have to reset it because I'm going to move the stone. But we'll go ahead and we'll push R again because we know we want to go this way. But when you place it, it doesn't do it. So what I'm thinking is maybe it has to go a different direction. Like, I can always replace that. Maybe this one? Let's try. Oh no, but hey, it's okay. It does all the other ones, so I am not complaining. Makes it easier and fun. Oh, come on, I had it. I had that. Thank you. And then there are, see, just it works. And arm. And then our cornerstone. I hope I'm not boring you guys too much with the same design. I just want to kind of keep it a theme. I know it's kind of repetitious, but it looks nice. It's nice and clean. It's even. I didn't plan that actually. It just ended up even. So we'll go ahead and put our there. And then back to our stairs. And we wanted to go one down. So we're going to push R. That one's going to be on the top. Push R again, so we have our bottom. And did I bet I messed up? Guys, look. Yes, but that's an even fix. Come on, guys, you know we want to restart sometimes. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so go ahead and make sure we have R. This is an easy fix. It's a hilarious one. I can't believe I just did that, but hey, can't be perfect. Oh, and we have the double click for the win. Alright, so, and once again, our teleporter will go in here. Your code will be there. And I hope that oh yes, so sorry. I'm being scatterbrained. Let's go ahead and show you how I'm evening off the end caps. So as you can see, this is kind of messy. Who wants to look at that? You know, so let's go ahead and pretty it up. So what we're going to do is go ahead and use our banner wall. Remember, it does have many sides, so you can choose which ones. You want to make sure both of them are there. You're going to go ahead and you can do the banner wall again and just do the banner wall it's by itself. You can also, what I have done is changed up and used different items like the table. In our last build I used the other stairs, the ones with the carpets. It kind of gave it that wave look. I don't know, I like that. I will be doing that on some of my builds. I like the contrast with this. It just kind of gives it a different look instead of just a plain block wall with a tapestry. Tapestry is pretty though, of course, because, well, I like red. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a tapestry. We'll fix the rotations later. And then we want to make sure we leave one open because we have to do our lights still. As you can see, the lights up here are just the ones that I've been playing with all along there. One here, one there, rotate, and then it just connects easy, beautiful, and no problems. Alright, so we'll go ahead and, like I said, use our leaves, not our leaves, excuse me, our flowers. And we'll go ahead and cap this off, if I can actually do that today, and rotate till we get the, there we go, and rotate there, and one more. I know this is really easy for you guys, but some people I believe might enjoy this just to learn how to do the tapestries and stuff like that, because some people it doesn't realize, hey, that actually works, until you see it and you're like, hey, that actually works. Trust me, I am like, sometimes I face palm. It's like, oh, that was so easy. How did I not know that? And go ahead and go down, and we can go ahead and look at our wall here. Really nice, kind of seamless. You don't get to see the back parts. Once again, this will be covered. We'll go ahead and do one side for you guys. So start that off here. We're here, right? So we're going to go ahead and plop. And of course I grabbed the wrong rotation, which that's fine, because that's easy. And I say it's easy to watch, I'm gonna have to do it 50 times. Thank you. And there we go. Alright, and there. I'm hoping these videos have not been super long and you guys are able to actually see and understand what I've been building. I haven't been doing a lot of building on camera because they've just been so long in the past. And I want you guys to enjoy yourselves and not get bored. Ha! Took me a second. And there we go. And our last but not least. There we go. And once again, we can actually do it this way since we have a block to guide off of. And of course, why did I just do that? There we go. And we have another block to guide off of, so we'll just use that instead of going all the way into the back. And there we go. It will look a little different. You won't see, I'm hoping you don't see. I didn't realize that before. Oh no. Sorry about that. You guys heard that? My cat was trying to eat the cords. But I'm hoping we're going to figure something out there. What you can do is either put one of the blocks, your ground blocks, or a block that matches the style that you're going through in the back. Maybe like this. Let's hope, let's hope, let's hope. La 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 la, la la la. Go like that. That might work. I still think these will show though. But if it does, that's okay. A little gold didn't hurt anybody. Alright guys, so once again we have our lights here. We will have one here as well to end off the caps. I'm not actually sure how many you'll have of lightings on this side. We do need to finish lighting on that side. So that will light up as soon as you get closer to it. Like I said, dark signs might be better. I believe they're a little bit brighter. And so yeah, I will get back to you guys on the little idea that I have about the hotel porter. Kind of maybe put it in its own little clip so it's easier for you guys to find, and it's really cool. I at least think so. Alright, and I'll see you guys once we are done, and I'll see you in the next clip. And hey guys, we are back. Oh my goodness guys, this has been such a long build. But wait, where are we? Our touchstone is gone. Oh no. There's a good reason for it. It has a wonderful new place. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what we got going. Oh, God, there's a little lip there. Sorry about that guys. So come all the way down here. Go back up here. Nothing has changed here. We will do a final walkthrough in another video of this wonderful build. Then we can just jump down here and go for a swim. And we come nice and smooth down here. We also have our entrance here, which we'll be leaving. So I will show you that. I did use the half slabs and the stairs for this walkway. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it the grass or if I'm going to go to stone. But right this second I actually like how this looks, so it's going to stay. And I did cap these off with the corners. I think it looks really nice. So yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. And once again, I wish we could have went there, but we could also use that as an extra hidden way out of the room. So as an idea. So we're still utilizing this area. And then we go up here and we start with these beautiful garden plants and come on over to our entryway. So let's go ahead and close that so you guys get a better view. So that's how it looks. So with the doors closed, I went ahead and used the stairs and the corner slabs here. And these are, once again, just the same with all of that around. We have our lights here. And we have some torches kind of going around. So what you're going to do is go ahead and open your doors. We'll walk right in, and you're welcome to with this beautiful tapestry and some really nice lighting. And you can either look either direction, and you can see where your teleporters are. They go all the way down to the back. We will go down there in a second. If you notice here, we do have some signage that will definitely be coming in handy with this new idea I have. As you can see, we do have teleporters on top of, or inside, a placemat, and there was a reason for that. That we'll get into those in 1 second. I did change the lighting. I was playing around, of course, and I liked how this looked. It looks really nice. I also did change the lighting up here as well. I will show you how to do that real fast. It's really simple. Let's go ahead and go one more closer. Okay, there we go. Try to make this as fast as I can. So what I did here, instead of having them go this way with the chain in the middle, one of the reasons I changed it was uneven. So I had to use like 2 chains at the end instead of just the one, and it really bugged me, really. So I changed it, and I really like how this one turned out. So what we're going to do here is go ahead and start from scratch for this one, if it actually lets me second. So what you're going to do remember that this is indented here. As you can see, there is an open spot here. That is for the stairs for behind the teleporters. So what you're going to do is go ahead and take your lamp, and it's going to pop up just like that. That's perfectly fine. Go ahead and push R, twist it to the area that you would like it, and then go ahead and get your second one. You can either put this one on top. It looks really cool this way, don't get me wrong. It gives that little extra. If these weren't here, I would definitely be going this direction instead of this. Oops, I've actually had it in the right one. Instead of this one, I just like how it looks anchored to the pods here. Still haven't decided what I'm going to actually call them, but pods. Oh, that's a little too close for me. So let's go ahead and go down here, and we'll go ahead and finish the room. And I will definitely tell you about my little surprise and the reason why we have so many teleporters. So once again, all the way down, you have your teleporters here. They're locked in. You have a table with a placemat. Each placemat has a teleport in it. That will come later on. So let's go ahead and make our way back. And as you can see, we do have a little gap here, so it's a little easier to get to and from a certain section if you want to. This row has 10. Sorry if I'm going a little bit too fast with the mouse. This row has 3. Then we go to 2, and then the same thing for this side. It's basically just mirrored. Took longer than you expected, really it did. So, and then here is this over here, and we're going to actually check out that little section in a bit. We have our codes for each pod. How this is numbered is this is number 1 going to 5, and then the first one that way is number 1 going to 5. And then it's just as easy as that. So pod 1 will be this pod right here, and we can put in our codes, and I will definitely go into detail about all of that in 1 second. As you can see, we have a little tapestry art here kind of going on to hide the back of all of that. I think it looks pretty nice. Go ahead and look at this little kind of decoration. Once again, I just used the stairs, the crest walls, the banner walls. Once again, the carpeted stairs. And it kind of just gave this look. Because you kind of want this, and this is where we have our touchstone. So we kind of want to have it a little grand, you know, just walk in, feel nice, feel welcome, nice lighting. Once again, on this side is exactly the same. The tapestry is a little different. I do try to change them up so you don't get just a plain blank. Once again, I use the stairs, the tables, and the banners. And this is going to be our touchstone. This one here, which I mentioned before, I always have one with a blank as the return, so any of the blank ones will always bring me to this one. So the only code I have to worry about is the actual code that I name that teleporter. And that's why I have it here next to our touchstone. As you can see, it has a little fireplace in the back. It looks pretty nice. You can also put things... Oh, I guess you can't now. What? Yep, says you can. You do have, you do have some room here that you can play with. Once again, all I did was rearrange these to go flat. Nothing special. These are the stairs that I just turned and made sure it actually lined up so there was no cracks or lines in the middle. I used the tables for the top and for the bottom. You can't see it because it's, of course, it's covered at this point, but both of them are like that. And like I said, basically everything is just mirrored. We do have this wonderful lighting. Once again, I just like how it looks. We have our tapestry, which we will definitely see in 1 second once I show you that. On each end, we also have our signage. Of course, it's going to go the same way. We have signage here, a nice tapestry here. Oh, and remember, I was talking to you guys about this here. Here, I'll go ahead and take. Did I have something in there? Nope. I'm trying to take up the placemat. Okay, so I took up the teleporter. And remember when we were talking about being able to see that? There's nothing we're able to do unless we go and do what we did for the entrance here. Sorry, I'm just going to go real fast and show you guys. This entrance here, if we indentate, we can hide the, well, except for like right there, of course. We can hide what the back looks like so you don't see it through the little cracks of the stairs or the back wall. However, I did not feel like doing that would take up so much more space here. So I would have had to push this all back so many spaces. And then we would have cracks. I mean, I could have done maybe an indentation here and did some type of art or tapestry in the middle. That could have broke it up. Maybe I'll do that if it really starts to bother me. Gonna notice I've done worse. And let's go ahead and put that back before I forget. Okay, now this is the fun part. This is what I like to... This is going to be really fast. If there's a loading screen, I will cut it. TT for teleport to your touchstone. And I need to turn that around because that is not what we're supposed to see. This is what we were supposed to see when you teleport to your touchstone. It's a really nice, beautiful, clean... I just really like it. I really do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and start up front. Make sure I have some items in my inventory. And I would like to explain this really cool idea I have. And that's why we have so many placemats with so many teleporters and the plaques on the wall. So give me 1 second and I'll make sure I have some items. Okay, so we are back. I do have some items. We're going to go ahead and use the blue flowers and torches. And what we're going to do is pick a side, any side, it doesn't matter. We can even go down the middle. However, it's always nice to start a way that you're going to wrap around so you kind of know how you're going to use your teleporter room. So what we're going to do is go ahead and start with this side. And if you're going to go out and about and searching the world and exploring, go ahead and come over here to your table. grab a teleporter. Now you have an empty spot here, which will come in handy. You're now out and about. You find yourself a really cool spot. You go ahead and let's say we're going to use the flowers. So we'll say right here. Found this really cool spot. It's really nice, really handy. Go ahead and say this teleport is the flower and you want to go to the torch. So now we're home. Go ahead and TT. Let's say I did that. Now we're back to the back or to the front if you run up here. So now we have a teleporter out there in the world. We come over here. Go ahead and open this up to your open spot. Place in the code that you would like for that spot. Go ahead and close it. Do remember you can label it. Label's always good. So you can label the placemats and you are able to label the teleporters as well just by pushing this box there. Pushing enter and then there you go. So now we have a teleporter out in the world. We have our teleporter code here. So we want to come over here. This is teleporter 1. So we go to the sign that says pod 1 and our oops, let's actually get to be able to touch it. Here is a code, very simple. This is the name. We have the size as 1. The color as red. This means a new entry or new line. 1, 2, and of course, like I mentioned before, how that goes. So what we're going to do is read off this, find which pod we were doing. So this one here would be pod number 1. So we go ahead and say pod number 1's code is blue flower. Go ahead and make sure you push enter. Say accept. And now we have blue flower. I will be changing these signs because as you can see, it's not showing up the way it should be. And I believe there are much, much better signs out there. So now we have our code. We have our item for the code. We have an empty teleporter. So now we just go off to our day, everything's saved, everything is great. Now we want to come over here and go back to the area that we were just at. We don't remember the code. Was it diamonds? Was it dirt? Well, you just look up here. And usually what you're going to say with the bigger ones, you're going to say blue flower to, you know, wherever it is to you were going. So you go ahead and grab your code. Once you got off of here, go ahead and get your teleporter. Say you want to teleport code there, and you want to teleport back to your lovely place. So you just go back in there. Oops. Don't tell me what I do. This porter code, yes. Teleport to, yes. Did I switch that? This porter code? Teleport to. Okay, sorry about that. I got it all mixed up. And now we're back into the beautiful area that we were trying to find. Yes, I know this isn't beautiful, but it's just to show you. And then you go back, do what you have to do, teleport home, TT, and you're set. Now if you want to come back here and go ahead and reset everything, you can. We can also put a chest here, so if you have extra items or know the code that you want to get, and you can just pop over, grab what you need, grab teleporter anywhere you like, and head off to this wonderful place. Well, I hope this was entertaining. I hope I didn't bore you guys too much. I hope the codes actually make sense and it's usable for you. I know I'm going to be using it a lot just because I don't like a whole bunch of teleporters. I don't like a whole bunch of clutter. Hence why I have so much storage and stores for my storage for my original homes. everything has a little storage room. I even have a furniture store. So yeah, I hope this video wasn't too long. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this build. Look forward to the tutorial I have for the placemat idea. And I hope you guys get to see it first. If not, I'm sorry. I've already posted it. You guys have a great day and happy gaming.